We live.
Trinidad, we're going here. With all this carnival shopping us last week.
We live.
Man, hey, first and foremost, want to give our praises on and glory to you.
Our Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Yahushai.
Double honors to the elders and our apostles are great mercy that surely do well. Right? That teach us this word. Salutation to each and every one of the brothers out there doing this work, out there in sincerity and truth. Right? This is Trinidad camp out there. Once again, alright, making known unto you these people, right? 2/3 of Israel, right? The thoughts of the Most High. Alright, give me Amos 4, the last 2 verses, Bible Kasha. Alright, because hey, the Most High punish, he punish you people, say you could come back unto him. The scripture say, return unto me if I'm married unto you. The Most High said, what I destroyed some of you, or overthrown some of you as I have overthrown Sodom and Gomorrah, but yet to return not unto me. Jeremiah 2 verse 31, he said, I have stricken your children in field, they receive no correction. They're saying, God bless Trinidad, and 3/4 Trinidad probably half naked in the streets of Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Alright, and then all the thing God is a mockery. So Ash Wednesday, all going to put ashes on all the head, but all going to be turned to ashes.
That's right.
The scripture says that all the eyes going to consume out all the head. When the eyes see their nuclear missiles being shut up. Alright, remember the Amos?
This is Amos 4 and verse 12. It says, therefore thus will I do unto thee, O Israel, and because I will do this unto thee, prepare to meet your power, O Israel.
Yeah, prepare to meet your power. Alright, because why the Most High out there, he always sending out his prophets before the destruction. Alright? These people, we actually out there singing the alarm. Say repent, repent, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right.
And it's the most powerful kingdom. Right? Egypt ain't coming this time, Assyria ain't coming, Nebuchadnezzar and Babylon ain't coming. Alright? Yeah, how about Shem Yahushai coming? Right? When the scripture says Jeremiah, it says, behold, he destroyed the Gentiles is on his way. Alright? Yahushai just waiting on that command from the Heavenly Father. Go and get my children. That's where the Lord waits on. Alright, go ahead.
Read it on, it says, for lo, he that formed the mountain and created the wind and declared unto man what is his thought, that maketh the morning darkness and treadeth upon the high places of the earth.
Right, so the Most High said, what he make known unto you his thoughts. And how we make unto you known his thoughts? By the prophets. Because we are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's right. The elders and the apostles are great in this stone. Right? And the men show the 4 corners and put this word out there in sincerity and truth. Alright? That's how the Most High thing. What is that? It's Hosea 8 and 8. I have viewed them. Oh no, Hosea 5. Somebody can get that from the Bible because I viewed them by the mouth of his servants and prophets. Hosea 5 and 6 and 5 Salakia.
This is Hosea 6 and verse 5. It says,
2 Chronicles 36 and I want 16, but you could start probably at 14. Well,
Hosea 6 and verse 5. It says, therefore have I hewed them by the prophets, I have slain them by the word of my mouth.
Yes, the Most High sent us out here, right, with that 2-edged sword, right, to cut you people in the spirit, right, that you know, hey, you know what, but I'm doing wrong, but really and truly, you know why, that one cut me there by your head. What should do? Just like when the rich man comes to Yahushai, what shall I do to inherit the kingdom? What should I do to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai? What should I do to please the God of the Bible? The God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob? The God that worked miracles and wonders in Egypt? What can I do to be on the good side and not on the bad side?
God.
Right? That's what you people are supposed to do it. Your conscience is supposed to be beaten when you hear in this word. As the scripture says, your conscience stays without iron. Alright? Yamo?
It says, Hosea 6 and 5, therefore have I hewed them by the prophets that I I have slain them by the word of my mouth, and thy judgments are as light that goeth forth.
Yeah, by the words of his mouth. So who is the mouthpiece of the Most High? Most High, when I come down here and talk to you people, hey, that might be a nuclear bomb on the wall. If the Most High he come here and talk, the scripture said the Most High voice like thunder. Thunder alone. That's how the earth shaking. So imagine if the Most High come down here and say, hey, he might mash up the surface of the earth. Yeah,
Taz, I'll bring it out here.
Which one you have first? Hosea? This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 10. And it reads, I have also spoken by the prophets. I have also spoken by the prophets.
We have also spoken by the prophets.
And I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Yes, signs, you know, and wonders. Alright? Certain signs in Most High show that these are the prophets. Alright?
Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28 and 23.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 23. And it reads, Give ye ear and hear my voice. Hearken and hear my speech.
Give ye ear and hear my voice. Hearken unto my speech. That is what the Most High wants. The Most High wants he wants to fall on good ears. You know? Scripture says, a voice shall come behind me and say, this is the way walk here. And that is what all people are not doing. That is why this word is only to the elect. Only the elect will not be saved from the coming doomsday. Alright? And what a beautiful day in the eyesight of the hopeful elect that going on be. Hey, the scripture said the remnants saw it and they were frightened, but still get glory. You understand?
God.
Because why? The Most High going and save the hair of our chinny chin chin. And we're going to see the destruction of the enemies. We're going to be in that crowd watching now. You know? Say, hey, that place was really wicked to what I have a Shem Shy for destroying that place. You understand? That's all we want to be, man. And 2/3 of Israel going to be in that big pot of soup. Alright?
I won't fail.
I won't go ahead.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear the word that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai had spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Yeah, the whole family, right? That whole bloodline which you Most High brought up out of Egypt. You understand? One people. Go ahead.
It says, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Right, so the Most High saying you only have you known out of all the families of the earth. The Most High don't care about these other heathens. Consider them as spittle. The Most High don't care about the Elamites. He don't care about the Ishmaelites, the Moabites. Alright? For all the Most High care about, hey, these people are the servants unto my children. But other than that, the reason why he gave them rain and food and whatever the case is to serve Israel. Alright? Because in our king's house, he are his prince, he are his children, and the Most High servants. Because you don't expect the king to go up and go and cook no food, whatever the case is. Nah, he have things to do. He have to make sure everything alright in the kingdom. So you are servants for that. You understand?
It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. It says, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah, but you know what happening to our people? They're not considering the ways. They're not going to go, they must go see about black people curse, boy. But they're going to consider the ways. They're going to do like the Apostle Paul. They're going to read and say, hey, well, sin was with me. And that is why I'm sick. That is why this happened to me. That is why that happened to me. I do wrong, boy. They consider any ways, and that's the thing, consider the ways. You know?
It says,
when you hold all you're going to say, black people curse, and then when I look for a solution.
It says,
position,
verse 3, can two walk together except they be agreed?
Yes, so can two walk together except they be agreed? So you and the Most High when I walk together? No, you move in contrary. We said now in Leviticus 26. And for all these things, if you yet move contrary, contrary unto me, I will move contrary unto thee. And that's what's happening. The Most High wants us to move right, but we move left. We tell Abraham, he said, walk before me and be thou perfect. But you people don't want to be perfect. The Most High tell you walk in the straight line, now you walk go left. So you walk in contrary. So what the scripture say, give me that in Isaiah 59 and 2. Baba Kosha. Just now. Because why? The more you depart from the Spirit and the Most High, the more you lose that connection. Right. The service dropping between you people and the Most High. That's what's going on, service dropping. But the closer you go to the Most High, you build that connection. Alright? And while you build that connection, you read, seek out the book of the Most High.
Well, Isaiah 59 verse 2 says, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Yeah, but your iniquities, your guilt separate you between you and your God. That is why the Most High sent Yahushua to reconcile you people to the Most High. Right? To bring back that connection. Right? Because when I read the first verse in that scripture, it said the Most High is short that it cannot save. The Most High is willing to save you. That is why he said in Isaiah 1 and 18, going down, though your sins be red as crimson, he shall make them white as scarlet. That is why he said, hey, these pastors, right, they seek any sheep. That's why he said with his own hands, he going and seek out the sheep. The Most High doing everything for himself. Because what? 2/3 of our people, they don't care about Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua. People from ISUPK, you men carnal as hell, man. You men from GOCC, sometimes you can actually see the sincerity in some men, but they still have the wrong idea about the truth. Alright?
It says, but Isaiah 59 verse 2, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
Yeah, and that's what's going on. Because instead of you trying to move away from sin, but the scripture said flee from sin as a fourth one. You people walking into sin, man. You're walking into that bitterness. You're walking into venom. You understand? You're not piece of man.
It says, for your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perverseness. None call it for justice.
None call it for justice. None call it for justice. Because I was saying earlier, Trinidad full of murderers. But if you go to that Trinidad, God bless Trinidad, Trinidad full of murderers. You understand? Nobody will call it for justice. These women are the hiding the murderer's son who went and kill a boy for a Prada, or whatever the case is. Right? Hey, you see your son is a murderer, whatever the case is, if he ain't listening, but hey, put him up.
Yeah, because what the scripture said. So the scripture say, if a son is unruly and won't listen, you have to bring him before the arm. And you're supposed to cast the first stone.
Normally that's supposed to be the father role too. Because when they do research, life or death was in the father's hand. A father could have put his son to death. Hey, here was this, you're listening? You're listening? Come.
And all those proverbs in Israel. Because who does say it? Either might just say it. As Jake could have said, I make it, I can take care of it. Jake could have said, so the scripture said the spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the sons of Yahweh Hashem.
That's right. Say, hey, lies and perverseness, all these things separating people, guys. You understand? Like everybody, hey, all of us sin. But the major step is trying. The major step is making a step. You understand? You can't go somewhere and you stay right there and you expect to float. There's dark side or something. I don't care if you float up the hill. Men go know what's coming. Yeah, that's something.
Just don't call it for justice, no any pleaded for truth.
Nobody pleading for truth. But we coming out here, Salakia, Where is that? It's in same, I think it's same Isaiah 59. Alright? We're making ourselves a sacrifice of prayer. We're not pleading for truth. And guess what? People hate us. But we say well, homosexuality is wickedness. Women speaking against men is wickedness. Right? Men having sex with women on their period is wickedness. Alright? You people hate us.
Men having sex with a woman in their ass. Men having sex with a woman in their ass.
All of that. You people rate men like Dr. Raj and all this kind of thing in society is wicked. He said when he's what sexual, he tries sex with everything. You have to move your camouflage from this man, but you go try to push he gun inside it. You understand?
Yeah. It says they trust in vanity and speak lies.
Where's our main vanity? That you people trust in Jesus? Because what? Jesus is vanity, is emptiness. Alright? That's what Jesus said. You people trust in lies. Because you know something? Jesus cannot rebuke people from the sin. Hey, what did I say? Sin can't correct Satan or Satan can't correct sin. So if Jesus being Satan, how he can correct sin? Because he's the damn devil that the Bible speaks about.
That's right. That's right.
So like if I could add to it, right? They say they trust in vanity. They what?
And speak lies.
They trust in vanity, they speak lies. Why Jesus is vanity? Because Jesus said, come as you are.
That's right.
Right? So come as you are. And in your vain mind, the scripture say in Romans 1 and I think it's 24. Yeah, from the Bible, because Romans 1 and 24. Right?
Yeah.
Listen.
So I can never to add to, because Jesus can come in with wisdom like that. What he does come with money, you understand? Cars and houses, you know, you're going to get a brand new car.
Prosperity.
Prosperity, and the King Solomon say all these things is vanity.
And vexation.
And vexation and so. So I can go ahead.
This is Romans 1 and verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Through the lust of their own hearts, which is their own minds. Go ahead.
To dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Right, so that's what? Vanity. Go ahead.
Who changed.
Right, Jesus Christ, his doctrine is come as you are. Right?
Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie.
And that's what they do. Right? Through Jesus Christ. That other white meat. That false image. He comes with a false vibration. He changed the truth into a lie. Right? He's about prosperity. He's about self-gain. God, Jesus doesn't want you to have this. God doesn't want you to have that. Right? As Christians, we should be like this. As Christians, we should be like that. Right? They changed the truth. From the beginning, the Lord gave us what? Law, statutes, and commandments. Hey, the instruction was already written. Everything else is man-made and vanity. Right? There's a vain imagination. It's not. And we're seeing it's not because why? We're living in not. Right? If it don't look sharp, right? The female attracting them, she was born a man. You understand? Christianity doesn't condemn. Christianity condones. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he condemns. Right? Go back to your scripture, Baba Kosha. Oh, you finished? Alright, now I'm going to bring out this. Hold yours. I'm going to continue to read yours.
Alright, read it on. Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Yeah, he changed the truth of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai into a lie and worship the creature more than the creator. Right? So it's not. That
was when I said Jesus is basically a creature beast.
Yeah.
Can. Brute beast.
Can.
Right? And worship the creature more than the creator. Right? So simultaneously, when the worship of Jesus was the worship of who? Cesar Borgia. The worship of who? Tammuz, Nimrod. The worship of who? Baphomet. Right? And it goes on because it's ancient pagan. It's Set, Horus, all these different things. It's all incorporated into one. Right? But they change the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse. Matter of fact, somebody read it. Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 17.
It says Isaiah chapter 1 verse 17. And it reads, learn to do well, seek judgment.
Seek what?
Seek judgment.
Yeah, this is what hand in hand with the scripture I want to just read it. Seek judgment. Yeah, about Shimei Shai, get or let anybody get 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 3. Seek judgment. Right? Go ahead.
Revile the oppressed.
Read it over again.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 17. Learn to do well, seek judgment. Revive. Relieve, Salah. Relieve the oppressed. Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow.
Right. Now about Shimei Shai is a judge. What he's going to judge by? One of the son of the Muslims with the day of the Lord is what? Your judgment day. Right? So what he's going to judge by? He's going to judge by his laws. Right? The scripture said the dead bodies in Revelation chapter 11. Right? The dead bodies going to lie in the city spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. The vibration pushing out there is homosexuality, sodomy, and what? Idolatry was done in Egypt. Right?
Alright, this is 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly, let not arrogancy come out of thy mouth.
Yeah, you're proud and you're ignorant. Jesus, I plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood. Hey, worst thing is to listen to the Christian radio station on a Sunday morning. Wow, or upon the TV. Wow, it's absurd. It's absurd. You think they hear these Christians speak and teach? Benny Hinn and these men, right? It's absurd. They plead the blood of Jesus upon all manner of abomination. Why? Well, they're crawling the Lord's blood. I'm a matter of fact, Benny Hinn is a heathen. He's an Elamite. Go ahead.
Read it on. It says, talk no more so exceedingly proudly, let not arrogancy come out of thy mouth.
Yeah, because they're ignorant and they're proud. They don't know who know the mind of Yahweh Shimei Shai. That's in Romans. Yeah. The prophets of the Lord know the mind of Yahweh Shimei Shai. He's a power of judgment. Go ahead.
For Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai of knowledge, and by him actions are weighted.
Read it over again. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Skip away.
For the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is God of knowledge.
There's a power of knowledge.
God.
He's a power of knowledge. What do the prophets of the Lord out here on these highways and byways have? They have knowledge. Right? The things are happening and playing off on the planet Earth. No. Who's been speaking about it? We. God. The men who were sent by Yahweh Shimei Shai. John 3:34 says what? He who the Most High had sent speaking the words of the Most High. Right? Not the vain imagination of the heart. Ezekiel cuts the vain imagination of the heart. Right? Jeremiah cut the vain imagination of the heart. Right?
That's right.
Because the vain imagination is not coming to pass. Jeremiah 28 and 8 say what? When the word of the prophet come to pass, you know who the Most High had sent? 28 and 9. So what? You understand? Right? They cut these prophets for the false. Whether?
I know it's out of peace.
Yeah.
It's part of peace. Me and them brothers was watching from yesterday doing videos. In 239 years, America start 222 wars. We do all our war. And them proclaiming peace. Hey, if it's peace, then it would have been peace like in the time of King Solomon when the whole world was at peace. One nation couldn't raise up a weapon at the next nation. You understand?
But if I may say, the scripture says that basically he speak peace, but war was in his heart.
This is Psalms 89 and 14 and Psalms 37 and 28.
Hey, they're speaking peace and war in the heart right now.
Exactly.
Donald Trump downplaying what the coronavirus. They had the first coronavirus death. I think it was that yesterday or today? Second one today. Right, well, the second one. So the first was yesterday. The second one was today. They have a case in New York. The woman, she's self-quarantined. Right? They don't play in it. When they look behind it, because the majority of the evil is either Esau and Edom doing it. Right? Because it's what the track records goes to show. Right? When they do the research on the virus, it was one of the allegations that it was created in a biochemical lab in Wuhan. It's a biochemical lab. Right? It's a form of weaponized warfare. Biochemical weaponized warfare. Right? That may have leaked or may have just been what? Released. Because they have video showing that they release it. Right? The coronavirus is what? They say that the common cold is a form of coronavirus. It has always been here. Right? But Esau have a way that it is going to dig up the bodies or the bones of dead men who suffer from what? Who died from what? Bubonic plague or the black plague. Alright? And in the name of so-called research and science, right? They're taking up the marrow from the bones of these dead men and what? They're regenerating it. That's what the WHO is about. That's what the CDC is about. Right? Yeah, because the scripture says he increased his desire as what? Death and hell. Hey, shalom, right? Yeah. That's what they do. This is Esau. The scripture says never trust thy enemy. Because as what? Iron rusted, so it says wickedness. So Esau is not to be trusted. Right? It's like Esau have a thing that they say. They say innocent until proven guilty. But does Esau live by that? No. It's guilty until proven innocent. That's why you have the Edomites coming and shooting Jake down in the street. So guess what? Now it's your time to be the nigga on the earth. You guilty. Prove that you're not guilty. You can't. It's your fault. You understand? It's your fault, Esau. The scripture says because iniquity, because of unrighteous dealings and what? And injuries got by what? And riches got by deceit. Right? One of the theories is that China was coming out with some electric vehicles to take over the market. Now America and these Edomites have been holding up what the world's petroleum reserves. Right? Because petroleum, right? It will give them a monopoly over the world's oil. Basically that's what I was working towards. Right? That's why they want to get Venezuela so bad. Right? And certain islands, certain countries like Iran, right? They want the oil. Donald Trump spoke about going to war. In ancient times, they used to go to war and he used to take the spoils. We want the oil. You better some Dallas can brought that out. Brought that video. Right? So don't put nothing past this despicable. Hey, they do a movie, they call it a cartoon called what? Despicable Me? It's Despicable E. Right? Despicable E. You understand? They are the despicable man. What
This is Psalms 89 and verse 14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. Understand? So Most High what? Most High love judgment. Most High love justice. You say that is the habitation of thy throne.
That is the balance. That is the balance that the Most High talk about.
This is Psalms. Psalms 37 and verse 28. It says, for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, loveth judge. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
Yeah, the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Right? Who's the wicked? Esau. The scripture said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Esau, the elites, they rule. They own the earth. They have the satellites up in space. And NASA saying they want to have what they call it, they want everyday people who see the Starlink, right? The Starlink, they want everyday people to report it to NASA. Right? All that is, they want to see the coverage that they have. They want to track. Everything that they ask for is despicable. Has an ulterior motive and is going to be towards the people's destruction. The scripture says, if he's good, if he's not good unto himself, whom shall he be good unto? Hey, the Lord said all the words of the Most High are pure. Tried in the furnace 7 times. Right? None of these words going to go vain. The Most High gave the identity and the characteristic of all these nations. But the main nations are Jacob and Esau. Esau is synonymous with the wicked. Right? Jacob, the sons of God. Right? The sons of men is these other heathen nations. Right? 3 manner of men on the planet Earth. All the characteristics have been, is written. It's there. It's written in stone. What is there not to believe? The wicked is Esau. Everything despicable comes from him. Everything diabolic goes back to what? Devilish. Right? It comes from him. Go ahead, huh?
This is Psalms 55 verse 19. It says, Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not Yahweh.
They have no what?
No changes.
Yeah, so they're looking for something to change. They're looking for what? They're looking for a sign. Right? That's why they have the proverb in Israel that since the fathers fell asleep, right? They're saying that the Lord come in. Yes, it's true. There's a proverb in Israel who's saying that Jacob, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. Well, hey, we are wrong. We are Southern Kingdom and we are wrong Southern Kingdom. So we know. Right? We have a little bit of inkling that Asher wrong us. Right? The Northern Kingdom. So we know we don't know, well, unless brothers Spanish, efficient in Spanish. I don't know why it's a proverbs. But definitely wrong. The Southern Kingdom, we say it. You know? But because what? There are no changes, they had continue to do wickedness. Go ahead.
Verse 20 says, he had put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, because you have a scripture that says, going back to that changes, right? Esau, they thought that such an one was like God. Right? Because they're not getting judged. That's the change that they're looking for. They're looking for that judgment. So they thought that such an one that they be as the Most High, that they are the God. But it's not the gods. The scripture says there's not gods, there's flesh. And all the power is flesh. The horses and the horsemen is flesh. So imagine that. You all have tanks, you all have submarines, you have navy ships made out of metal, steel, you have warcrafts, you have Space Force, you have lasers out there in space. Right? The Most High described the man as flesh. Flesh can be destroyed, flesh can be consumed, it can be burnt up. That's what the Most High going to do to your devices. You understand? What?
Alright, Psalm 55 and 19. Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old.
Right, he that abideth from old, because what? He's that old serpent, the dragon.
Yeah.
You know, he's the one that was there in the garden. He was the one that murdered David. So the Most High will not afflict him, because all this time here, really and truly the Most High ain't touch him. Alright? But Virgin daughter of Babylon. So this time, hey, Esau going and serve slavery, and after that slavery, the Most High going and bust the throat. You understand? He ain't going and come back again. You know? As a strong nation. You know? He ain't going to have that power again. See that? Well,
this is the book of Psalms, chapter 92, verse 6 and 7. The brutish man knoweth not, neither doeth a fool understand this. When the wicked spring up as grass, and when all the works of iniquity doeth flourish, it is then they shall be destroyed forever.
Yeah, so who brutish right about now? Two-thirds of our own people? Because what? Give me Psalm 73. Because what? When they spring up, just like in the time of Antiochus in Epiphanes, when it is that Antiochus and the Greeks was springing up, what our people did? They went and make a covenant with death and hell. The scripture say when these people spring up, that wickedness multiplied in the earth. But what Israel did, because they was foolish, they went and, hey, let me go and make a covenant with the heathens. Right? Give us Psalm 73. Read
Verse 1.
Read verse 1. And then you jump in on.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 1. It says, truly Yahweh is good to Israel.
Yeah, truly the Most High is good to Israel. He being good to the wicked. Moses said in Exodus, he not going and keep the far from a false matter. You understand? Because the Moses not going and justify the wicked. Well,
but he said to the wicked, it shall be ill with him.
Exactly. Well,
We don't know, and it says, truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
yeah, that have faith in all the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You understand? That have faith in the Son. That believe in the Son of Yahushai. That try the best to walk off that the Lord's statutes and commandments. Well,
Verse 2, but as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped.
well,
For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
yeah, so that what happened to some Jakes. Even some of us, when we are small, we are kind of envious at Esau because what he living it up. He doing things we want to do. You understand?
So like, yeah.
So like, yeah.
You might have slip and say, I wish I had born white.
Exactly.
Yeah, simple things like that. You might have slip and say that as a youth when you was in ignorant. Because you saw the prosperity of the wicked.
But just
White privilege. Yeah, can.
if I may say,
So like, yeah.
as a youth, I really saw the prosperity of the Elamites. And I buy a tin of grease and trying to slick my hair to look.
Can't ignorance, you in our ignorance.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going down. Well, as I say, we go jump.
I don't know where that pass for though.
I'm a just in there. I'm going dark in here.
A Punjabi, you might have still be an outcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, go on.
We don't know in Psalm 73 verse 4, for there are no bonds in their debt, but their strength is firm.
Well,
Yeah, why they have no bands in their debt? Because they leave their wills, their last will and testimony, and they leave their riches to themselves. They keep it within the Edomite family, right? They leave it to themselves because the Edomites, they truly know about reincarnation. They believe in reincarnation, right? Because they know when they die, they come back to inherit it, especially the elites, the ones who well off, right? They leave it to themselves. Hey, an Edomite would die and have no heir and leave it to the fucking cat. They will leave it to the cat or the dog, right? And they will have a caretaker for the cat or the dog, right? That's how Esau do it. Esau not giving that to no Jake. Had no real trading places. Had no real sympathy between with Esau and Edom and Jake, right?
But if I may say, when an Edomite went and died, he would live with his son and he would train his son in his way.
Yeah, can they go to boarding school? That's what boarding school is about, right?
I read the Lord in verse 5, it says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued as other men.
they're always doing things and they're in away with it.
No, because this is their word. This is there. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24.
You understand?
White privilege.
They don't understand the white privilege. Exactly. I can remember a white man did a video on that. You understand? But they don't understand the precept that the brother brought up. But
Hey,
they jump into first.
so like on white privilege, a routine traffic stop, right? You might come out and behave reckless, careless, absurd. And the cops will, hey, sir, you need to calm down. Sir, they will talk. But with Jake, it's spear shot. Ratatata!
Or taser.
Because I saw a video where an Edomite was walking with a big gun in the street. And the police just come and telling them, you know, basically waiting inside or wherever is the case.
Yeah, because the Fifth Amendment abide for them. The Fifth Amendment wasn't for 3/5 of a man.
They would talk you down.
Yeah.
Right? They would talk down the wood people and getting gun from it. But last year, I can't pull you all into the hand.
Hey, there were Edomites that held houses hostage, that had, you know, you go through the internet, they see these things. Where the whole battalion come, and the battalion, all they're doing is talking. All they're doing is hostage negotiation. Until they get them to pat down, right? But they kill a Jake behind the garage door playing music loud. he was oblivious to the gunshots that he was about to get. He was just playing music behind his automated garage door, in his garage, in his house, right? And he gets shoot behind the door because they said they was calling out to him and he didn't answer. So they shoot, right? Either my cop, she walk in to the wrong apartment and kill a Jake. You have a fucking you have a Jake magistrate or judge saying showing sympathy when she get her murder judgment, showing sympathy.
And even the brother? Even I know gonna say that even the brother too.
Yeah, he had to dead by
yeah, because hey, what about the either Mike that sit down in the congregation or Jake? He come and sit down in the congregation and pull out a high power weapon and lick out a couple of them well. Right? The whole church say, oh, we forgive you. God is love, we forgive you, you're a cunt. Or let's cunt.
That's right.
Or let's cunt.
You don't mind. You got a Jake police officer, high-ranking police officer walk into a building. And he had a gun on him, and he had a police uniform on him.
And the Edomite security.
And the Edomite security officer drew a gun on him. Yeah. Right? And pointing at the guy, where you going? And only marking the man.
The Jake could have shoot him in the chair.
And just so like, let me finish that story. Yeah. What was the Jake thing at the end of it? He needed more training, and he sympathized with him at the end of that. At the end of that story, he sympathized. Right? The man in full police regalia as a police officer in one in our institution. Right? The security either might want to kill him. White supremacy, go ahead.
I hate these niggas. These goddamn niggas. Go ahead.
Just as well on that topic now, let's have something which is called a presidential pardon prepared. That is when he's a king. You could set up them kind of laws for your people, because a man either might could do, or anybody could do what? If the president, or let me say the queen, they give a royal pardon or a presidential pardon, whatever you do, absorb. You ever see any Jake get a presidential pardon? Just go on the internet or do any research, and you'll never see a Jake or a poor person receive a presidential pardon.
Like something like amnesty or something, so let's call it. That is basically.
Yeah, at least in Babylon, but in Big Babylon, Babylon the Great, in Trinidad they have presidential pardons and people get out. They went different programs within the prison. In Trinidad, presidential pardon in Trinidad.
But amnesty is basically when any type of sin you could do, any type of grievous, but it didn't have to anybody, the person in authority in the country now can say, well, I'm pardon for that.
It comes like basically, you know, it is weird because the Most High basically gave King David a godly pardon. You understand, when he committed sin, but he still get up. That's the thing, he still get up, he still get punished, but he didn't suffer the full brunt of the law, which was death. You understand? But he got pardoned. You understand? Why the prison? So good pardon.
Alright. We don't know in
man called Mark Rich was his Edomite. He was a scam artist, a thief, but he was a multi-billionaire, oil man. And he was a fugitive in Switzerland from the States. And on Bill Clinton last day in office, gave him a presidential pardon to come back to the States.
Alright, reading on in Psalm 73 and verse 6, it says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment.
Yeah. Understand that? Understand? Slow it down. Pride compasseth them as a what?
A chain.
Right? They wear pride. Chain is a form of jewelry. They wear pride. Right? You know, might come down here and to teach you something. You come down like you come on a pump training. Yo, this is what we do in this city of God city. Rah. They put it down because they are the trendsetters. They are the lawmakers. Right? They are the men who set it down because they act as though they are the ones who, you know, come about it. You understand? But the Most High just set you all up. Set you all up for the open book, for the good, for the great fort. He had you go, he had the fort. Right? And all about the experience of fort. But it's the end of the fourth piece. Go ahead.
We don't know, and it says, therefore pride compasseth them as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
Yes, they put on a garment. Their garment is violence. When you listen to this, like you had in Moses and times when they killed Solomon in Iran, right? When you listen to there are some behind the scenes soldiers, American soldiers, right? Some Edomite American soldiers speaking about y'all Iranians and Iraqis. Stubborn. Y'all do this and then we bomb you. You do that again and then we bomb you again. And do that and then we bomb you again. Right? Right, violence. You put it on as a garment. That's what you know. That's what you know. You know crime and violence. Crime, crimson, red, Esau, Edom. Right? People came out red. Here as a garment, as you say, Rothschild. Right? The Bowers. Red shield. Red child.
Red dragon.
Red dragon. Right? That's who that Esau and Edom. Right? Like this, hey, the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai in His magnificence, gave us the characteristics of this devil. Right? He also gave the characteristics of Israel, His people, Yasharallah. Jacob was who? Fool, dwelling in tents. Right? But they are stubborn, rebellious, and stiff-necked people. The Lord said, hey, cry loud, spare not. He said, make your head as hard as their head. Right? Like an adamant stone. Because these people, they're hard and they're stiff-necked.
That's right.
Guess what? It's only when trouble hit them, is when they're going to repent. Right? When they see true trouble.
Like
but
so like if we break that hit Trinidad and you start to hear everybody said about this war over.
God. Or Hurricane Dorian that hit Bahamas. They cried out and said that was the judgment from the Lord. We wicked, we sin against God, we sin against God, we sin against God. Well, they see true terror. Right? The brother, I was talking to the brothers in Bahamas and they were still saying, and they're still finding dead bodies. They're still finding dead bodies. They come going up. They have deaths unaccounted for because they had a lot of illegal immigrants. They're still finding dead bodies. So some of the reports that was given, the report was false. Here why it was false? Because they have no record of these people being admitted into the country. You understand? And it's all about like control of the media to prevent panic. And what it's about to prevent that panic, you pat down how severe the situation is. Right? Because they don't want people to be panicking and out of control. Because then they will have something called like what? A bank rush. Right? There's something called a bank rush with that started to happen last week with the financial collapse. Or sorry, the Dow, not financial collapse, but the Dow being low. Right? Yeah, that's in 2008 with the financial collapse. You have Edomites, especially Edomites can't take pressure. What Edomites do? Edomites, what they do? They tend to commit suicide. Hey, you don't commit suicide to Moab on a normal daily basis because you have them factories that do that cheap labor. But watch, when they go to these tall buildings in the land of Moab, the present land of Moab, which is China, because the original land of Moab was what? In the Middle East. Right? So the present day land of Moab, right? What they do, they have them buildings where they do the cheap labor. Right? Basically they're Moabites in slavery. But nevertheless, you might have a whole production line, right? And on that production line, you come to this floor and what they're doing? All they're doing is putting in one IC on a board. The same IC on different boards. So it's what you call monotonous work. So you find these Moabites, they bug out and they jump off the building, they commit suicide. So they have what? They have nets. They have safety nets. Right? On the side of the building. That's like how you have on the ships. They'll have a safety net on the side of the ships. The same thing.
Yeah, even see it on them construction site, them nets.
Them nets, yeah. But them nets is in case you slip or you fall. But these Moabites, they commit suicide. right? They commit suicide, right? He saw it up. The bank, the Lehman Brothers, and when these banks started failing in Europe, them might just committed suicide, right? But they ain't gonna have no safety nets for you. They sort it up when the final judgment comes. And for 2/3 of our own people, they ain't gonna have no safety nets for you neither. Because the scripture says when I call, no one hearkened, right? The scripture says all day long I cry out unto a rebellious people. Right? Are people that provoke me to anger to my face. Right? You're provoking the Most High to anger to his face. Right? You don't have no excuse because he sent forth his men. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Isaiah 55. I read from verse 11. It says, but ye are they that forsook Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that forget my holy mountain.
You forget the holy mountain. There's a hierarchy. Yahweh, then Yahushai, right? That's the hierarchy. Go ahead.
That prepareth a table for that troop, and that furnished the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Yeah, when the Most High called, how the Most High called? Through his voice. Right? He didn't do sign language. He didn't do sign language. He called through his voice. We went through that. Through his voice, his mouthpiece, as his servant, the prophets. He speaks to the servants, the prophets, Hosea 10 verse 12. Go ahead.
We don't know, and it says, when I called, he did not answer.
Yeah, he did not answer. You didn't take heed to the call. You didn't repent from your wicked ways. You didn't turn back to your law, statutes, and commandments. They were created for you to bring you nigh unto your power.
Yeah.
Right? If you have a son or a daughter and they always transgressing, for example, they eat and they throw the dishes in the sink, and you angry and they throw the dishes in the sink dirty and not washing it, right? Not putting it away, not drying it, right? Not taking all the garbage, and you don't say anything. How you expect the children to know what they're doing is wrong? They will never know, right? But our Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and our Savior, what did they do? Right? You put it back in the garment. Yeah, what did they do? Our Lord and our Savior, they gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? According to Deuteronomy, they made us nigh unto them. Made us close unto them. Whereas these heathens, the idols, they didn't do shit for them. Right? The idols and the heathens, they didn't do shit for them. Shiva never do nothing for them.
That's right.
Right? Christian never do nothing for them.
That's right.
Mother Lakshmi never do nothing for them.
That's right.
You understand? The Lord said the deceive and the deceiver are mine. That's right. Right? These heathens, they are a piece of shit. Right? They are servants.
That's right.
Right? They are servants. And the Lord made them to serve them fucking idols. You understand? They're serving. In the meantime, serve the idols. Right? But just now you're going to serve us.
That's right.
You're going to come underneath the feet of the Israelites. That's right. It, That's right.
We don't know, and it says, when I spake, ye did not hear.
Yeah, when he spake, when the Lord came out on these highways and byways, week in, week out, 2 times, 3 times, through the videos, right? True brothers, just hey, go, we have righteous conversation, right? You're like, no. For example, I put testimony. We have a group chat and work, right? And I've been warning them, years ago I warned them, they will come, World War III, right? Disease, pestilence. But what we work in wastewater, we work in sewage treatment. And I've been warning them, I say, since January, I told my bosses and them, I said they were in position. I said we work in a pathogenic environment, right? And they say anytime this coronavirus comes up to Trinidad, from the time the first case hit, you all need to make a stand where, as you'll say, you're not working. I said it in January. You had the woman come from China to Tobago. I said it again. You have cases we reported in the San Fernando General Hospital, or unreported, that we had from behind the scenes that there's something in San Fernando General. People say that there is the corona in San Fernando General. Right? I've been telling them, I've been showing them all the news reports, I'm forwarding it. You know? You're showing them, and guess what? That's the only time they mum on the conversation. On the chat board, they had nothing to say. They check it back, they're reading it, they're listening to the voice notes. Nobody is saying nothing. They're going about it. They're playing ostrich. They're sticking their big head down, their fat head going on in the fucking ground, and their fat ass up in the sky. As though nothing is going to happen, as the danger go past them and not big, they go see it. Because they've seen it, they're going to be there. But guess what? The scripture says their peace and their safety. Then talk about sudden destruction. The Lord spoke to you. The scripture says, hey, all is going to go to the glory of Yahweh Shai. Then you would know that there was a prophet amongst you. You understand? Because Israel is a hypocritical fucking nation.
That's right.
Right? It's a hypocritical people, and people that like to talk after the fucking matter. You understand? Or they're not proactive at all, or they're reactive. Oh God! Oh God! They killed Jerry! Jerry was a fucking rude boy.
That's right.
When he's a rude boy, they glorify him. You understand? When he was a bad boy, you all glorify him. When he was walking up and down with the gun, all they was glorifying him. All they wasn't reporting him. All they wasn't correcting him. All they didn't put him to fucking death. You understand? Because Jerry was stealing and bringing it home for mommy and granny. Right? Mommy and granny don't have fucking judgment in their mouth. They have emotion. I'm a side, come from my line. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a judge and he's a man. What?
This is Isaiah 10, verse 5. I'm saying.
Hey, Israel's going to be made to face the consequences of their actions. Right? God don't like to face consequences. What?
It says, oh, Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. I will send them against an hypocritical nation.
Against a who?
And against an hypocritical nation.
Well, they act like everything is okay. It's not. Well, it's fucking slaves. Well, they ain't seeing it.
That's right.
Week in, week out, day in, day out. Well, they don't even get paid at the end of the day. Well, they're trying to beg for their fortnight. They're trying to cry for your pay. They're running on your boss for the money that you work for, you earn. You understand? And then the tax man coming in and taking it to rah. Well, let's talk about tax season, income tax payback. Fuck that! Can't. Go ahead.
And against the people of my wrath will I give him in charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the street.
Yeah, the most are going to tread you all down like the mire of the street, the mud of the street. You understand? All these proud women, they're walking, tickling, mincing, right? You're just so proud in the sky, you got a job, you have a career. The most are going to take you and put you back in your position.
That's right.
Right? As servants in the house. Right? Serve and fear and respect your men. Your men is the other one, your men is your Lord.
That's right.
Yeah? My God can judge me. You'll see your God. He's saying, I'm right there in your house. You'll have no respect. You'll have no honor. You understand?
If I may just say, you women want people to respect all you, right? But look at Carnival Monday and Tuesday. All it was with bra and panty and all the nakedness showing. Everybody could see what's going on with all you, and all they want men to respect all they know.
Nah, give us something to respect. Give men something to respect. When the baby get killed in Maloney, right? Everybody crying for that little child against the 6-year-old girl that killed, rape and kill in Maloney. You understand? But nobody will correct her mother when she paraded, because they had pictures with the mother parading, she in a 2-piece, 144. When the mother parading, she in a 2-piece. I pick 2-piece. You understand?
Yeah.
Up and down in the streets, the scripture says there's a parable, right, there's a parable, as the mother is, so is the daughter. You understand? Because the mother not correcting the daughter. You have mothers on the internet, teach have their little girls 3 and 4 years old. You go girl, twerk, Janet, twerk. You understand? You understand? Where's the judgment? The scripture describes how the woman of Israel has been what? Shamefaced.
Hey.
Shamefaced and honoring the men.
Hey, as I was always say, even for the carnival, I walked through the carnival, so I was in the midst of this blasting, eating. Alright? Guess what? You women dress up so because why? Or they like attention. Yeah. But guess what? Normally in ancient days, they would have bring all the women and them to dance and whatever to their husband. So all the attention, all they seek it, all they going and get, when all them Ted Bundy release, trust me, a lot of you women who playing carnival, all they going and get raped.
That's right.
A lot of you women who play carnival, all they going and get raped. Because why all they coming out dressing so it's all them fun yo? It's for attention. Because long ago in ancient Israel, they would have bring all the women to dance to get husband for a little attention, but you women seeking too much damn attention. Guess what? Scripture says you're going to get ripped in the streets.
Guess what? The Most High say, if you live after the flesh, you're going to reap corruption.
That's right.
And corruption is death. Right? And that's what I had when I was naked out here for Carnival. And when I was making more videos, as further we get away from Carnival, there's more videos coming up on social media.
Payton, I see one.
Payton, and there's space, you know, spaces over the nipples, right? They put your flesh out there. You don't want to be respected, right? The scripture talking when they go into, forget that, go into Isaiah chapter 3. It's Isaiah 3, and when it goes into the woman, yeah, go on down, right? Because you all used to have something to be respected back then. You always tender, you always dedicated. There's a video where a woman, she was on top of a mattress and just coughing out the face. Just punching out the face. Man, the phone and punching out the face like a fucking bull beast. You understand?
Men are never wrong, just watching.
But if it was the next year wrong, oh, you can't do that. A woman.
And basically, if it was the next way around, all these men who balling, you'd see them jumping in the hell.
And some of them who balling, if they was their ass, they would have won help. You understand? They would have been posted. Just like the time somebody come around, but he dead now. You have a shame, take him out. All about we just ready to kill woman, we just ready to kill woman. And talk about women. Yeah, they won.
Shots.
Yeah.
That was a wicked ass scuff, right?
Guess what? Right after that week that he said that about us, I was by church and shook him. And do so he come with the and beat him. Go kill she. Go kill she wanna so. Apparently she felt some kind of ornament or something that thing on here and they were here. You understand? Oh, no, them just ready to kill woman. Them don't like woman, they hate woman. Hey,
we hate what our women have become.
Exactly.
That's what we hate. We hate what our women have become. Scripture say, there should be no whore, no sodomite for the daughters of Israel. That's what our women have become. They have become beasts. The scripture talk about the tender, delicate woman that was among you, who wouldn't even put her delicate feet on the ground. Right? We used to have things to cherish. We used to have things that was worthy of love, tenderness. You feel men want to be backing behind the love?
At that time there was, they could have said there was a walking trophy at that time.
God, yeah. You feel you want to have somebody that you love, and you want to be backing, you want to be beating she all the time? To show her love, it's a big beating into her? That's a big thing. Yeah, God. You know?
Bro, these days, these women is nothing but fucking broken toys. That is all they
have. It's damaged goods. It's damaged goods. They're full of demons. They say silly women laden with sins.
Exactly.
Right? Because of what? Every spirit that went and ejaculated up in that fucking bitch, it's still there as long as he living. So every time he disappoints, or things that you feel like you live in the state of a man that was getting $2,000 every fucking day because he was shooting, killing, robbing, selling drugs. I can't live in the fucking state.
He was a Zessa.
Yeah, he was a Zessa. You understand? He was a bling blinger. I can't live in his state. So what? When I live in all faithful and humble, right? And just because he was high, had to teach me a lesson, right? Because he judged me that when I went up into that, in my ignorance, I ejaculated and I have a sin by her. I have to bear that iniquity now. Because no, them fucking demons around. She not patient, she not humble, she can't stay with a man that contrite. You understand? She want that zest. She want that speed. You understand? It's fucking demons.
Hey, I like this story because when we came out this morning, this evening, the first thing we touched on was like marriage and the sacredness of sexual intercourse. Now on the air, no, hey, Jake can't get advice. See book champions, they go, but they can't get advice.
You must destroy them fellas and they won't
you can't destroy them. You must destroy them. But what's going on?
So like I am to them false leaders, false teachers, them who have the podium to speak and they speak wickedness. They teach wickedness. Right? So like I am, death and destruction unto them and their home, their families. Right? Because then what we about we are about taking up this kingdom and establishing the kingdom of righteousness. Because only then will we get peace.
That's right.
Right? You think, Salakia, you think men wouldn't be out here intemperate, because the scripture speak about that in 2nd Ezra. Then with intemperate, you would be enter intemperate and injustice and all these different things. Right? I'll get the scripture. Right? All these things, you feel a man wouldn't be intemperate. The scripture said the love of man, he could have wax cold. Right? You think that would happen if men was happy? If men was being loved? If men was being loved in the house? If women was keeping their role? Because we have to go and work at 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 6 to 10. Right? And come back home and get here and nigga one fucking mouth. No food on the table. They can't get a massage. We used to have a guy called in the truth long time, boy. He used to do the caricatures, some cartoons. I forget his name, boy. But he fell off. Right? He always used to say, man, when he come home, right? While going to be popping his toes, you know? I forget his name, boy. He used to do cartoons. If I remember, I'll bring it back up. You understand? But the type of loving that we're supposed to have, right? The scripture said, like Sarah calling Abraham, Lord, Lord, Lord. You understand? You know it doesn't be a Lord over a woman. And every woman fancy, she's trying to make you happy. You watching all the prettiest girls of our nation, all the prettiest women of our nation. They've been like that to the fucking enemy, boy, to the heathen, boy. To the heathen, boy. You imagine that when you really check it out, these heathens, they have the choice, they have the pick of the litter of our women, and all they can find to do is to defile them. It's to pop them in the ass, and all they can do. And then all they wanted, then all them women wanted themselves to be defiled. She just says, surely you turn enough things upside down, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. The Most High said, because of iniquities. Because of all iniquities. You know? This is why Israel is the way Israel is. What?
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 43. Says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Yeah, it shall be the end of this time. This injustice that's being done. Right? The pain, the anguish. The men, wait, what we doing? The scripture says Ezekiel 9:4, we sign and we crying for all abomination. For this abomination. You have Asherites coming across here as slaves. Right? They're fleeing persecution in Venezuela. They're coming across here as slaves. Working for, some of them working below minimum wage. Some of them working for home and board. Right? And they get a stipend to buy groceries. Right? Same way, the landlord taking a fuck. Right? There's the truth and fact of the matter. You understand? There's the truth and the fact of the matter. You have Asherites being, what they calling them? They're calling them dollies. They're the best thing in the whole house. Dollies on the scene. The scripture said there should be no hole, no sodomite in the waters of Israel. Well,
if I may say too, when they come down here and holding the children as hostage for them to make money.
You understand?
Because I saw one crying and she was crying because I don't. But the man takes his son and tells she go out there and work she body and make that money.
You understand? That's the wickedness that's going on. And it's who? It's Southern Kingdom doing Northern Kingdom that. It's Jake doing Jake that. Like black on black crime. Like Israel on Israel crime. It's not black on black. It's black on black because it's dark. It's darkness. It's evil. You understand? But in truth language, it's Israel on Israel. Right? You're not supposed to exact usually on what? Israel.
We supposed to be mourning Israel just to be on the most side mourn Israel. Because the scripture says Micah, is that Micah 6? Amos 6. That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to talk quick. So we're supposed to care for the Northern Kingdom. Alright? We're not supposed to be going on. That's Amos 6. Amos 6 and verse 5, and chapter 5, it says that chant to the song of the viol and invent to themselves instruments of music like David, that drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with a cheap ointment, but they are not grieve for the affliction of Joseph, right? So, hey, the darker tribes, which are the so-called Africans, the Negroes, Latinos, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, Salakia, they study the boat right, whatever the case is, they will go there, they have Venezuelans to front to them. You understand, woman? But they ain't going and be studying the affliction of the Northern Kingdom. Yeah, they don't, hey, the Northern Kingdom on shit sometimes still. I mean, they're not as cleansing as they used to be over the cases, but instead of Judah, which is the darker tribe, study to, hey, you know, teach them the ways, whatever the cases. They study to exploit them. You understand? Some people get vexed when they come down here and they're looking for a job, whatever the cases. But if you people actually know history and do research, these people is young people. The Venezuelans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, alright, the Haitians, these people, they are your people. You're supposed to be, that is why the Lord said, hey, he went and put the two staff together. What do you think Yahushai? Yahushai said, on other sheep I have that is not of this fold. Them two he must go and gather. In 2nd Esdras 13 verse 40, it said, not a peaceable multitude of joint him. Matter of fact, Jeremiah 31, 18, man. Jeremiah 31, 18. Read 9 and then jump in.
Alright, this is Jeremiah 31 and verse 9. It says, they shall come with weeping and with supplication will I lead them.
Right, because in Northern Kingdom they're really going to the hell right about now. Tell you God's on the truth. Same thing, because they went through hell first underneath the Assyrian kings. You understand? Go ahead.
Alright, reading on, it says, Jeremiah 31 and 9, they shall come with weeping and with supplications will I lead them.
Yeah, right now they're in that spirit, that weeping and mourning. Right, look what Venezuela going through. Right? That's right. Go ahead.
I will cause them to walk by the rivers of water in a straight way.
Which is what? This truth. That is the fountain of living waters. Go ahead.
Wherein they shall not stumble, for I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn.
Right? Ephraim is the head of the northern tribe. Right? Jump to verse 18.
Verse 18, it says, I have surely heard Ephraim bemoaning himself.
Yes, so the Most I see the affliction of the northern tribe. You understand? That is why he destroyed Nineveh for them in the first place. When he sent Nebuchadnezzar against the king of Assyria at the point in time. Can't remember if it was Eshardan or whoever he name is. Go ahead.
Reading on. I have surely heard Ephraim bemoaning himself thus, thou hast chastised me, and I was chastised.
Yeah, so a lot of people from the tribe have been waking up right about now. You understand? That is why a lot of more light-skinned Israelites coming into the fold. But guess what? It's a man saying, what, you have to be dark-skinned to be an Israelite? No, you don't have to be dark-skinned to be an Israelite. It's a speckled bird. Scripture says Ephraim is a cake on turn.
Hey, when I come to that speckled bird, and when it's speckled, there's a word that they use to describe it called provender. Anybody know what provender is? Anybody have?
Yeah, explain it some grades with the bird.
Anybody mind birds? Anybody mind birds? You ever mind birds? Birds feed. Yeah, birds feed. Yeah, but yeah, birds. Well, they use it for birds. When they go that, but they can be feed for animals too. When they want to do seeds, they have different types of seeds, different shapes, colors, sizes. You understand? So that's what that's speckle. It could be any one of these nations. You can appear as any one of these nations. But we were scattered amongst all the nations. Right? James 1 and 1. Right?
I'm supposed to tell you some James. So stupid. Men sit inside of the street. I think it's, if you read Isaiah 16, he said, Moab, we are like a covering unto the people. Moab going to be a covering unto the children of Israel and children and Israel dark skin. Right, they will not look like Moab. And I always say Moab, they say Moab, which is the Chinese, overpopulated. Guess what? Because Israel is the one who overpopulated the Moabites are looking like if they're Chinese. Scripture says, who can come with us at Jacob? So who is going to be following up the Chinese border? Israel. But they hiding looking like if there's more. Just there, 2 years ago, they had to take what, 1 million and something people out of the Chinese army. Because why? Too much of people. What a nation like that, 600 and Jacob.
Yeah, the scripture said the more they oppress, the more they multiply.
Exactly.
Like the scripture, the Lord tell Abraham, Noah, go forth and multiply. He came out of the ark. Right? He told Abraham, I'm going to make thy seed as what? The stars I have right.
That's right.
You understand? The scripture prophesy that one shall become 1,000 and
one shall make 1,000 and little one shall become a great nation.
great nation. You understand?
So about 5 different times the Most High tell us to go and multiply. Tell us that Adam, tell us that Abraham, tell us that when we was going into Babylon. You understand? So other times he tell Jacob, he tell Ephraim. No much time the Most High, that one more sure inject inside Israel. Would not go for time multiply. You understand?
Yeah. So cry aloud, spend that. Somebody bring a piece of from Bible, say cry aloud, spend that.
It's Isaiah.
Yeah. And when God uses speech.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Says, cry aloud, spare not.
No, wait low. Well, like what I read it. When you read it, I went hard, I went low. Because, no, cry loud, because, you see right here, you see this what's going on here on the highways and byways? The Most High about to lock this up.
That's right.
You're about to have a famine of the world.
That's right.
And your people who offended, the scripture says, want to them that be offended of the word, right? You're going to want to hear this word. Right. You're going to cry and look after the preachers. You're going to look after the prophets. You're going to look after the message. You're going to want to know what's going to happen next. Come on.
Isaiah 58 and verse 1.
Come on.
Cry aloud.
Cry aloud.
Spare not.
Spare not. Spare not. These people, they're feeling.
That's right.
Right? Spare them not their own emotions. Because this is the truth.
That's
Judgment
right.
is about to rain down on this land.
That's right.
Judgment. Coronavirus is a judgment. It's a
right.
plague sent forth from the Most High.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Right? No matter who it offends, it is the truth. Go ahead.
And show my people their transgressions.
Show my people their transgressions, their sins, the multitude of sins. You are a sinner against the Most High.
That's right.
Right? The Most High said he did not give you a liberty to sin.
That's right.
To add sin unto sin. Alright? Not because you have liberty means that you're going to add sin unto sin.
God.
Right? You plead the blood of Jesus, the blood of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? It's out, hey, it's for what? It's not for liberty to do your own will, but to turn back to the laws.
That's right.
Turn back to his laws, such as the commandments. Right? That was your wisdom in the sight of these nations. Right? But now you have become emotional, effeminate. Right? You all have become illogical. Right? And you all are transgressing. And the more and more you all imagine being things, is the more and more you all provoke the Most High to anger.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
And show them their sins. Rude in speech. I went low too. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 6. It says, but though I be rude in speech.
Though we may be rude in speech, words that you all deem obscene. Right? Though we may be rude in speech. Paul was rude in speech. Right? But Paul was speaking the truth. Right? Your woman walking up and down here as whores. They dress as whores.
That's it.
When you see a policeman in his uniform, that's how you identify him. A fireman in his uniform, you identify him. When you see a harlot in her uniform, you identify her as a harlot.
That's right.
And you teach your daughters to be harlots.
That's right.
Right? That's a transgression of the Most High laws. That's why your people are being destroyed. That's why from the beginning of the year till now, women are being judged.
That's right.
Right? Because they are whores. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 6.
Go ahead.
It says, but though I be rude in speech.
Yes, we rude in speech. Go ahead.
Yet not in knowledge.
Not in knowledge. Not in the knowledge of the Most High created this heaven and earth. Right? Yahweh Shimmy is his name.
That's right.
His laws, statutes, and commandments were given for us to be in his graces. Right? Not to put beside us. Not to do your own thing. Go ahead. That's it.
It says, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
We have been thoroughly made manifest in all things. Right? So when all hell breaks loose in these streets, and the Most High remove his prophets, all the rudeness in speech wouldn't be an offense. You all don't want to see the prophets. You all don't want to hear a word. You all don't want to know what's going to happen next. But too late shall be the cry.
Yes,
right? The Most High said, hey, whatever a man sows, so shall he reap. The Most High is not mocked. The Most High is not mocked. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 7 and verse, I'll start at 8 to verse 10. It says, behold, he trusts in lying words I cannot profit.
Yeah, you trust in lying words I can't profit. Right? The same man who gave you the bastard English language. Right? The bastard English language. He gave you a verb, an adverb, a noun, a vowel, all that bullshit. Right? The same man make a word, one word good and one word evil. The same word can be a good word or evil. If it's a noun, a doing word, a verb, an adjective, a describing word and all that bullshit. Take offense. The scripture said the Lord is not partial in judgment.
That's right.
That's right.
And we're not going to be partial in speech. Alright? You're not listening to the message. You just want to be offended and emotional about the word. To hell with you.
That's right.
May the wrath of Yahweh shall fall on all you.
God.
Go ahead.
When he steal, murder, and commit adultery, and so false, and burn incense.
Yeah, when he steal, murder, and commit adultery, and burn incense, and do what?
And burn incense unto Baal.
And burn incense unto Baal. Right? Baal represents your Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Right? Your Shiva Ganesh, your Krishna. Right? The Egyptian gods, the African gods. That's Baal to all you. Right? All manner of abomination all you go accept.
That's right.
But to hear a man correct calling in the name of the Most High, and to use one word, fuck. But fuck away with you. In the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
And walk after other gods whom
And
you
walk
know
after
not.
other gods, other powers. You're the powers on the earth all you're walking after. All you're offended at the truth. Go ahead.
And come and stand before me in this house.
The scripture says all these things must manifest. All these things must come to pass. For they that are approved to be manifest.
That's right.
For they that are approved to be manifest.
That's right.
What is a bunch of hypocrites?
Good.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai will destroy you all.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
And come and stand before me in this house,
Come and stand before me in this house.
which is called by my name.
The Most High son, he said Elijah. And the prophets of Baal. When they came, what you do? In the 50s, the Most High destroyed them. Come touch him and the Lord. Come. Not in this last hour, we don't fail you.
That's right.
That's right.
Fuck all the prophets that all you want.
Come.
The earth and the laws and the fullness thereof.
That's right.
We out here with our message. And we're going to strive for the truth until death.
That's right.
Touch not the Lord's anointed. And do his prophets no harm. Go ahead.
And say, we are delivered to do all these abominations.
Can. All they delivered to do abomination. All they smoking weed. Right? All they fucking all the woman in the ass. All the abomination acceptable. But when a man of the Lord say, stop doing the wrong thing, and they use our word, all they offended. Death to you and your family.
That's right.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Isaiah 30 and verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people.
This is a rebellious people. Go ahead.
Lying children.
Lying children. Hypocritical children. Emotional. Effeminate. Illogical.
God.
Go ahead.
Children that will not hear the law
They will
of
not hear the
Yahweh.
law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shoot the messenger, but don't listen to the message. That's what they're on. Through the messenger. How the message come across? The PA system wasn't working right. Guess what? But the message will come to pass.
That's right.
Go on. The vision. This is the time of every vision becoming in effect.
That's right. Let's say to the seer, see not.
Hey, only never see death. You know what happened? Only never see death. Only never see plague. Only never see pestilence. Only never see a mass number. Only don't know what. Only come place that only can sit down on the corner and drink a beer. You understand? But when they come, like how they come in China, when people walk in the street and drop it a fuck down on their face flat, they don't let go know. They don't let go cry for me to come out here and say fuck.
That's
What?
it. Let's say to the seer, see not, and to the prophet, prophesy.
Prophesy not.
Not unto us right things.
Yeah.
Let's say, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit.
Prophesy deceit. The scripture says if he was of the world would love us. But we're not of the world.
That's right.
If the world hates you, know that they hated the Yahweh should be outside first.
That's right.
Because he speaks on the evils that they do. He testifies the evils. All the fucking evil, man.
That's right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee.
And thy backsliding shall reprove thee. The Most High is going to judge according to his laws. He's going to judge according to his laws. So repent not and see what is the case. The Lord saying, interrupt, prove all things and hold fast to that which is good. Right? That's what so Psalm 5:21. Right? My son, prove what is not good in thy life. Right? And withhold from that some roughly paraphrasing. That's a right one in sorrow. You understand? So prove the Lord, test the Lord, try the Lord. Let the Lord fuck you up.
It says, know
The man of the Lord live in his fear.
know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter.
It is an evil thing and bitter. Well, they don't know judgment of the Lord. The Lord said he could visit all in earthquakes, in thunder, in diverse places, in storms, and pestilences. These scourges was for amendment for you to turn back. These scourges was for you to turn back. The earth shake 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the earth shake 2 weeks after they only had all your first homosexual parade.
That's right.
Will they turn back to the Lord? No. Will they cry out for 1 day, 2 days, and 9 days after will they turn back to all their wickedness? You understand? Will they turn back to all their wickedness? So judgment will come. They think that they believe Noah prophesied for 100 fucking years. They think that they believe Jonah prophesied for 100 years. But guess what? Any floods came? Any destruction and never came? Because when they repent, they turn back. And then when they turn back again to the wickedness. It's the same thing going to happen. There's going to be a second death. But according to Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, it is set in the hearts of men to continue to do wickedness. But I know that all is going to be well when they that fear Yahweh shall be outside.
That's right.
They're all going to be well. But they that do wickedly, they're going to be wiped off.
It says, know therefore and see that it is an evil and better evil thing and better that thou hast forsaken Yahweh your power.
When they forsake the Most High or the power, Israel 2/3. When they forsake him, I want to set up in judgment of him and his men. When they forsake him, all his bastards.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Can thy heart endure when I shall deal with thee?
Good.
And that my fear is not in thee, said the Lord power of God.
The Lord is not in thee. Well, you're all saying in all your minds and all your hearts, the Lord cannot do good nor evil. The scripture says, to the Lord belongs the issues of death. We think destroying the Moabites across in China. The Most High.
That's right.
We think this bringing this plague, this pandemic among the whole earth. The Most High. They're going to reach here. They're going to reach here. If it's not here already. Because they're hiding from all the last minute. Because remember, buy up all the supplies and then feed all their back. But the only way they'll get back is in a FEMA camp. All they don't know the enemy. All they don't know the art of war. All they don't know the art of war. All they besiege. The government in league with the fucking enemy.
That's right.
What good all they think will come out of it? All the destruction, all the damnation. Where that?
This is book of Amos chapter 9 verse 10 says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
That's right. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. You think that will come nice? They're going to speak nice and softly?
With wine and roses.
With wine and roses, pine and ginger. You think that's going to come like that? And guess who is dead? Because in Egypt, through the Spirit, coming up on the Passover next week. Right? In Egypt, the destroyer that killed the firstborn of the Egyptians. The destroyer was Yahushua, the Lord. Yes, the destroyer was the Lord.
The firstborn on the Most High destroyed the firstborn of Pharaoh.
The firstborn. You understand? The scripture said the sinners of my people, hold up there. The sinners of my people, all the sinners of my people shall be what?
Amos chapter 9 verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
They shall die. They shall die.
That's right.
And that's the truth. The wages of sin is death.
That's right.
And the judgment towards sin is death.
That's right.
A synonymous day. A synonymous name for the day of the Lord is what? The judgment day. The Lord is going to weigh judgment on the earth.
That's right.
True judgment.
Hey, you see the way how you people pass across here, the words of the Most High ain't worried. Or you're going to be worried in the days to come.
That's right.
They're going to be worried when the prophets are removed.
Alright?
When they can't get a word. When they can't get the answer. Now is the time for the questions. Now is the time for the Q&A. But you know what? They're offended. They say fuck. They say cunt. Alright?
Look here, my hearing in the ears. Look here, blood. You understand? This fucking Jehovah's Witness with the face school while you're trying to be young again. You grow up, you don't go backwards, you understand?
Jeremiah 17:9 says what the mind is desperate. Wicked heart, which is the mind, is desperate, wicked who may know it. Right?
Well, it says, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
The evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. You don't think you're going to continue in your wickedness over and over and over and over, generation after generation? This is it. You know what? Because the scripture in 2nd Ezra also says what? There might be people that do not consider. They don't consider. You don't consider the Most High. In your mind, there's no God. In your mind, you test the Most High and he failed you. He failed you in Roman Catholicism. He failed you in Muslim. He failed you in Hindu. He failed you in Buddhist. All them people did. What your name,
Sai Baba.
Sai Baba. You understand? They had jakes up in all them shit. And all of them dead. All of them dead. Yeah, you go and fail into Roman Catholicism just now. The Pope had Corona. God. The Pope had Corona. You understand? The Pope had fucking Corona. Why Jesus said the Pope? And the Pope is the representation of Jesus?
Some people go say, but because he blasphemed. Because he blasphemed. But Jesus said to God.
That's right. Like Baal.
Scripture says bring forth his strong reasoning. Let him do good or evil.
When you go to the Roman Catholic Church, there's representation of the groves, the forests, them high tall trees with the high canopies. And you say arch, I went always have pillars and arches. That's Masonic. That's Masonic. Right? That represents the groves and the lodge. Right? Where Israel go and worship them church and them temples and them mandirs.
Scripture says in Hosea under every
green tree.
One after one, right?
And two quick ones here, right? This is Amos 3 and verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people be not afraid?
This is a trumpet. This is a trumpet being blown. The scripture says the trumpet blow a strange song. The people would not be warned.
That's right.
Right? This is the song of war. Right? The Lord is going to make war on the earth with the rulers of the earth.
That's right.
So you have to find yourself. You find yourself on which side. Is that on the side of the good or the side of the evil? The side of the Lord or the side of Satan, which represents the adversary? Which side? Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had not done it?
Yeah, the Lord is going to bring evil upon the city. Right? And right now the city is being warned. But the city care less. The city nonchalant. The city carefree. The city complacent. The city want to continue with the afternoon line. We disturbing the line. You understand?
But they say if the city burn down the Gms.
Yeah, if the city burn, the city going to burn down. By your own words, you're going to be judged.
But a little rain fall and they running for shelter.
Can.
Boy, it really pocket serious.
Go ahead up.
Alright, this is Amos 5 and verse 10.
Don't worry, we ain't here for long. The time short. We only been here for long. We not much out here again.
What the scripture say? The scripture say only we rejoice when Satan takes something to us. But guess what? Time when I come, the dead and Yahweh shall gonna rise first.
If it was light out here, we wouldn't be doing the Lord's work.
That's right.
Right? If it was accepted out here, we wouldn't be doing the Lord's work. All the wicked ass fucking hell. So we'd not be talking all the conversation. Homosexuality and lesbianism, adulteries. You understand?
You could still okay. I know you have something. Just to back him up, tell you. It says Luke 6 and verse it says, Isaiah 22, it says, blessed are ye. Luke 6 and verse 22, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
For the Son of the Man's sake. Who is Yahweh Shai? What?
Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. For behold, your reward is great enough. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you, now jumping down. Woe, verse 26, woe unto you, when all men shall speak well of you.
Yeah, that will be destruction of men speaking unto us. Because we're in their spirit, and them not in our spirit. You understand? But we're supposed to be in the spirit of the Lord.
That's right.
Pushing our vibration upon them. Because the vibration is the vibration of truth. Go ahead.
It says,
correction and reproof.
For so did their fathers to the false prophets.
So did their fathers to the false prophets. You understand? Not we only the son. Right?
This is Amos 5 and verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh at the gate.
Yeah, they hate him that rebuke at the gate. We're not supposed to be loved, we're supposed to be hated. Because we speak the truth.
That's right.
We speak the truth. Right?
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Yeah, we speak uprightly. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and fucking tricks. All they want to do is just suck the dick. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're not honorable.
This is Hosea 4:13. They sacrifice upon the tops of the mountains and burn incense upon the hills, on the oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughters shall commit whoredom.
Your daughters shall do what?
Commit whoredom.
Well, they shall commit whoredom. Right? When I check some of these women have shit. 100 plus.
300 plus.
370 plus. As the elders say. Add another zero to that. 3,700. You understand? It's plus. Plus, plus. You understand? And y'all wanna be put on a pedestal. And men want to exonerate them and put them up on a pedestal. Make them gods. You understand? They're not valuable. They're not valuable. Hey, some of your men are even valuable. The true valuable men is the men of the Lord. That's right. That's right. We are the scarcity. Yeah, it's like Elijah said, what? Is fear left alone? But the Lord said, well, they have 7,000 men that have bowed to what? Baal? Right? We represent the valuable. We represent the fine gold, the choice treasure of the Lord. We, and I say we, apparatus, I'm of the elect. But the men that do this work on the four corners of the planet Earth, in truth and sincerity, that believe in this. The men that just doing this are fucking monkeys. As monkeys and parrots. You understand?
This is Exodus 19, verse 5 and 6. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then it shall be a peculiar treasure unto me.
Then it shall be a peculiar treasure unto me. We strange to all the people. Why are them men coming out here every week, twice a week, dressed in skirts or dress or what the fuck you want to call it in the 90s? You understand? On the street corner and telling people that they're wicked. Well, they're wicked, or they're truly fucking wicked.
God.
Right? Jeremiah 6:2. I like her. The daughter of Zion, delicate woman. Right? Is a woman that's crying out behind the police. Well, they're wicked, but we represent the woman of the Lord. Right. We are the bride, and he's the bridegroom. Exactly. You understand? We represent the bride. You understand? Right? What?
It says, it says again, Exodus 19:5. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then he shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine, and he shall be unto me a kingdom of priests.
Yeah, the Lord said he will obey my voice. If he will obey my voice, these people don't want to obey the voice of the Most High. We represent our voice. We are the ones that breaking down what's happening on the planet Earth. We are the ones, the men that cannot go to focus on the planet Earth and doing this work in truth and sincerity. Right? Well, I have to say truth and sincerity. Because have men calling John the Baptist, call him out and saying that he's not a follower of Christ. John the Baptist was a follower of Christ to somewhat extent because what? Christ, who the word Christ, the word Christ means anointed, right? The Christ was what he liked, and the light was the light for men. He's the bigger, he's the spirit. Now guess what? He was the Holy Spirit. He was the he was the spirit, he is the spirit. Right? And so the spirit was in, the spirit was also in John the Baptist. Right? The scripture called him the firstborn of all creatures. John the Baptist and the spirit of Yahweh in him. Right. He's the firstborn of every creature. This thing's simple, but yet still it deep. It's simple yet still it deep. You understand? Yahweh was the light, the bigger, the verse, the spirit. I forget all the synonyms for the word life. Right? And John the Baptist had that, but John the Baptist also had a purpose. And his purpose is that he was sent from the Father to be the forerunner, to be the witness. One of the words synonymous for witness is martyr. And John the Baptist was killed for the truth. He was beheaded for the truth, for calling out Herod, for having sex with his, for having a adulterous relationship with his brother's wife. You understand?
If I may add, I just wanted to say, you men from ISCPK like you don't think. If the Lord, if John the Baptist, right, wasn't a follower of Yahushua, but the scripture in 1 John say he come to bear witness and like. So he come to bear witness to say, hey, this is the man. You understand? Because the scripture talk about, hey, when the Holy Spirit come down on the person and down, this is the guy. You understand what I mean? The man is a witness just like how the Most High call us witnesses. So does that mean we be following Yahweh Yahushua? Or let us even think. You understand? All the men don't think in ISCPK like none of you other Hebrews are like cats, really and truly, like all they don't do no thinking. All they don't porn, all they thinking books and all. Monkeys and this next asshole, Brother Howard Sherman, our next asshole from ISCPK have a knife in his hand and he just outside by like he on drugs. Then he look like Marshall Montano, the fella from ISCPK. Alright? He chopping up the staff whatever the case is here in hand and really chopping it. And they even on that like who you trying to break down? You understand? I don't know up to now you coming from you're talking about the woman who basically climb up on the pole and fall and damage herself on the thing pole. Yeah. That's basically all I'm bringing down. Nah, in the States. You could tell the carnival shit. They don't, you men from ISUPK and stuff, you do not fit the description of the prophets of Yahweh. All they big and lowly enough, all they come in that spirit.
You judgment of Yahweh can't. Because repentance unto Israel, and we get some repentance in clothes. So we can't judgment unto Yahweh. You understand? But what we're going to do is reproof and correct through the truth. What up, color?
The book of Luke chapter 1 and verse 67.
Because we can't be broke for Satan. The scripture says, resist the devil and he shall flee. 7:7. Resist the devil and he shall flee. Because Satan can come right here and put that hatred towards your brother. You will hate them as the apostles keep on pushing. That these camps still teaching Israel and still teaching Yahweh Bashim outside. Right? Those that teach Yahweh Bashim outside. You understand? So, the scripture says, hate not thy brother in the heart. Luke 19. Right? So it's easy for Satan to put that hatred so that when you see a sheep out here, you see a man with fringes, who you is? You see a man with a black garment with a star bowl like that. Who you is? You say a sheep kid? We kill as fuck and you know it's not like hate brother. You know, it's just that the Most High, he just didn't give them. He deceived our mind. That's what the Lord said. You understand? So we are to walk in wisdom and walk in understanding. Right? So that Yahweh Shai said on the cross, say, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they had done. Right? So, hey, you're ready to just pray for them. Yeah? Pray that the Most High bring the elect out of that madness, remove the veil, and bring the elect. If them brothers sincerely mad or sincerely ignorant, you pray how much in our shine to get them, show them the light. Maybe at the same time, you show them the light concerning this matter, you show them the light concerning the matter that is being glorified in church. You understand? We have to walk in wisdom with them that are without. These men are without that wisdom. Because why? They've been coming out here and barking. Right? The same things that they were taught, but they have not grown. Right? We have been taught and trained in a manner in which we at Great Millstone, we grow. And the apostles broke it down, you know. No longer they have to do some of these hey, actually, the apostles broke it down in terms of that there are plenty of the Gms camps. Right? That the Most High, that the apostles didn't have to teach them certain things, but because of the manner in which they were brought up, they're breaking up things on their own because they're practicing the same. Hey, it's like you have a formula, it's a when you alkaline and some formula. Yeah. You have a formula. What the formula is about getting money, huh? Come back with the formula. Right, you're getting money, you're getting formula to make money. You're gonna play that formula over and over. You become rich and you're gonna continue, you're not gonna stop. Right? So we have the formula. We have the formula and the riches that we're going to get. It's all going to equate. The first riches that we're looking for is that one friends to enter into the kingdom. Right? Now, what is alright, like you have subsequent formula, you do high school maths. Right? You remove, like you're finding for A, you have A. You have A plus B equals C. Right? You have C. And you have B, but you don't have A. You have to make A the subsequent formula to find what's a word, right? Or C, whichever word, I can't remember, I just confused myself. You know, you have to change the formula, you have to change the equation to make the subject what you want to achieve, right? You want to get the subject, so you're working with change the formula, right? We have the formula to the truth. It's diligence. Pray and fast in the name of Yahweh Shah. That's attention to the straight gate. Going through separation and taking it cheerfully. Be not a railer or reviler on your brethren. Love your brethren as you love yourself. You understand? Come out here and edify the elect. That's the formula. Right? They don't have it. They're not in season. They look more. All these different things. Right? By our actions. The scripture says all these things must come to pass so that they that are proved are manifest. Right? So we see what they don't see. Now we see clearly. Through a glass. Right? They don't see clearly. They don't see clearly. They don't see clearly that they are by the triplets mark of the beast. You understand? We through our diligent works, it's going to become evident. It's actually going to be, because the scripture says that they whose life we thought to be what? Foolishness. Right? That they had no good end to it. Right? These are the men. Yes, these are the men. These are the men. Them men who's cussing on the street, who's talking about doomsday. Boy, since the fathers fell asleep, God coming back, them talking drink, boy, Seti and Amanra and all that ass this. That is the way to go. Who them talking about now? There's not a new God on this. No, there's not a new God. This is the renewing of the knowledge of the true power you have. That's right.
Because the word just means refresh. When the scripture talk about a new name, right? In Revelation 2:17, it just means refreshing. You understand? So it's an old name But due to the fact that they was taken out of the world and they get refreshed, it come like if there's something brand new. You understand?
Sure, because she had pro. She had up high. She know the man older she had up high. She just like a fucking money. You can't understand? They're pro. Just like on our basic pro. And exalt the humble.
The book of Malachi chapter 3 verse 16.
Right?
Then they that feared the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai spake them often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it.
The Lord hearkened and heard it.
And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name.
And hey, how we just talk to one another on the unicorn. You understand? Doing videos, all these kind of things. Alright. Marco Polo. Right? We have groups where we converse with one another, building each other's spirit. Right? Right, so we be talking one to another. You understand? And that book of remembrance being open. You know? And right about now, it being evident, is being shown that everything that is written inside of this book is true. Right? And Most High coming to deliver the hope to you. Right? Don't think that the Most High is sleeping. Don't ever think that the Most High is sleeping and the Most High not hearing our prayers. Hey, if it take a year, 2 years, and I some evidence that I myself see it myself, my pray for something. And hey, the Most High get it in the right time. The Most High went and deliver the elect in the right time. Scripture say in a appointed time I've heard. Most High went and here, but Most High gave everybody measure. He gave Esau his measure to rule. Right? And I think, really and truly, hey, just come out here and do the work somebody here says. But let Esau do the wickedness. This is his time to shine. You understand? Even though his light is dimness, leave him, let him shine. But when our morning star comes, which is our shine, hey, we go and shine with him. Most I go and take away the wicked just now. You know?
Jude 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this.
Though ye once knew this, we once knew this. Scripture said the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. Alright? But just we need somebody else to come and refresh that which was already known. The scripture said in 2 Esdras 19:1, behold, I saw my Lord. Alright, go ahead.
How that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not.
God destroyed them two-thirds in the wilderness. Right? Those that provoked the Most High with the abominations, with the golden calf, for being greedy and gluttonous, right? Seeking after strange flesh. The Most High destroyed them. He sent serpents. All manner of things the Most High did to the children of Israel in the wilderness until he get a choice vine. Scripture says with great labor and labor to bring them. And those are the ones that he put in the promised land. You understand? But those are the wicked he destroyed in the wilderness. Alright? The thing about it is having what? Faith and hope in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And if anybody say they have faith in the Lord, guess what? They'll come out here and they'll do this work. Because guess what? Show me thy faith through works. Come out here and do the things that we're supposed to do. You know, preach this word, make yourself as a living sacrifice. There is a many things on at all, and they what we just call them again? Keyboard prophets. You know? Come out here and make yourself a living sacrifice. Things ain't easy and it ain't gonna get easier. If you're looking for salvation, you have to do what the man said to do. Remember that is the husband. Man lay down the laws and we have to obey. Alright?
Scripture will just say how that the Lord, having saved the people out of Egypt and delivered them not to do nothing. So this whole thing is about faith. This whole thing is about faith. How much you believe in your Father. Son, and it will show your faith by your works. Things that you just bring forth. That fruit that you do it. Just like
only unfaithful shall die in their
that shall die in their unfaithfulness. Son, because you've been unfaithful, so you won't perish. This is why these two-thirds won't perish. And you don't want to perish with the world. You don't want to perish with the world. Like why you're coming to the truth. Remember there Hebrews 11 verse 7.
Hebrews chapter 11 verse 7, it says, by faith Noah being warned of power of things not seen as yet.
Yeah, that is what going with us. We were warned of the Most High when we hear the word. Things not seen as yet, we fear destruction. You see that? Who warned you? Yeah. To flee from the wrath to come? Yeah. Generation of vipers. Yeah. For food. To meet for repentance.
It means like to take weighty. To take weighty when we hear the word. It was heavy on me, boy. I was heavy on me. Yeah, guys, so like, boy, I grew up reading this book. And this book is my heritage as well. You mean to say the Lord said we would have went slavery by way of ship? You mean to say that the Lord prophesied that we would have a yoke around we neck? A yoke of iron around we neck? You mean to say we as them people?
As much as I say, when this truth actually being on foot here, it come like them picture book. When they open it, the picture pop up. And I will go on when the Most High use the elders and the apostles and the camp leaders and the older brothers actually bring out this word and they're like, ways! That's why King David said, God, show me that the Psalms. So like, let me just bring it real quick, Baba Kasha, just to bring out the point. Psalms 119 and verse 18. It says, Psalms 119 and verse 18. It says, open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. Because it's within the law, the first 5 books, they talk about the slave ships, about the yoke of iron. And that's everything started revealed unto you now, boy. You understand? That's up.
Hebrews 11 and 7 continue and it says, by faith Noah being warned of power of things not yet seen, moved with fear.
I will move it. Fear. See, what move Noah to go outside here and preach was fear and fear. But the Lord showed him something and he said, fuck. He stopped and said, fuck. This is what we want to come. That is what we say. We say, fuck, that is what we want to come. We were moved with fear. And fear made us to go on sackcloth.
Yeah.
Because hey, in my normal mind, that wasn't me. And what I mean, in the world, you wasn't thinking about going on sackcloth and coming and preaching.
Foolish out there.
You wasn't thinking about that?
Skipping it to the top and voice people getting vexed every day.
Exactly, you wasn't thinking about that. You was thinking about being something with this life. Yeah. But the fear is men became fearful. When here, nuclear destruction going to come on the face of the earth and then coming out of the book that the spirit brings to. They say, fuck. And then they say, and then the same book say that you have a salvation to escape such a destruction. They say, well, hey, what does I have to do? What does I have to do to escape? So the pony sackcloth, they start to change your life. They start to pray, fast, do all these different set of things, come out of the world. Start to come out, separate yourself, become holy again.
And then
fear the Lord.
So just to add, and then the Most High showing you signs that the word is true. Because guess what? Before I always used to read the scriptures myself and hear about this blood moon. And the Most High just say one year, hey, turn the moon red. And I come out the way and I say, nah. And then some of the brothers like, hey, yeah, now it's not the time to play. You know?
Now I have no respect for the scoffers.
Yeah?
You know that sticker say the last days mention the scoffers because I'm scoffing from God. I have no respect for a scoffer, no keyboard jockey. Because you're not putting your life on a sacrifice. I don't know if you just fast and pray, right? But fasting and praying for what? Isaiah 58 and 2 speak about Lord. Right? Fast for naught. You fast for naught and you exact all your labors. And you fast for strife. God. You understand?
And then you're not fasting for the people. Yeah. Because the scripture, let me bring it up there.
I no respect for scoffers. Scoffers not present anybody as a living sacrifice. You just on the comment board with your vain opinion.
Yeah, see. Right? If you play the song will fuck you up.
You understand? And you have to think about it. What you wouldn't recognize is that the Spirit of the Lord is the same wisdom as discern all thoughts. You understand? When you all come up, the Spirit identify you from day one, from the first shalom. The Spirit identify you from the first shalom. You understand? You all can understand these things because these things are spiritually discerned. Right? The light that in us, it burns different. You don't have a black light. You know, like when you club, you have a black light that's turn white, blue, and all that shit. You don't have a black light burning in you. Right? Jesus Christ, the blood of this. I plead the blood of Jesus Christ. There's a black light.
Black blood.
There's black blood. You understand? The blood of Yahweh says the blood of judgment, the blood of equity, the blood of balance, the blood of truth. You understand? The Lord said what? And Yahweh said that I am the way, the truth, and the life. You understand? No man can go to the Father but through him. He's the sacrifice, he's the ark between us, the ones who repented, and Yahweh. You understand? Two-thirds didn't repent, but overall, all Israel going to be saved. Right? But for now, the firstborn, you know what the prophets represent? The prophets represent the firstborn. We were the firstborn. When you check some of us, we were the first male child by our mom. You understand? Sorry, by our pops. How I say? Moms and pops. Because it all depends. It all depends. Right? As the firstborn for my mom, my pops. Right? But I was the firstborn of his seed. I have a bigger brother. You understand? But we represent the firstborn in spirit. Yeah. But the firstborn in the spirit. And what the spirit is his word. Firstborn in the understanding of this word. You understand?
He's the elect. He's the firstborn family.
All everybody, all the siblings, your parents are not come from your line. From your loin, sorry. You understand? So everybody coming back.
And these other nations are all kids. This is Isaiah 58, verse 6 and 9. Just say back to you, brother. You know, where you're fasting for. It says, Isaiah 58, verse 6 and 7. Is not this the fast that I have chosen to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that he break every yoke?
So this is the fast. This is what the Lord desires. He says, not this the fast. This is what he desires. What?
Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out of thy house, when thou seest the naked, and that thou cover egg? And this could go back into Israel too. You understand?
Called Matthew 10. Oh, you see Israel as in southern kingdom.
You understand?
Yeah, because what? Matthew 10 say what? And as you go, feed the poor, heal the sick. You understand? So that way he's saying this is it. What?
It says,
this is the fast.
Because so it says, is it not to deal like bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out? Israel,
we are the poor. We cast out. Not answer them. The two witnesses. The two witnesses, the southern and the northern kingdom. Right? They're hungry. We out here prophesying to the elect. We're not out here for everybody. The mind of the Lord is not to save all Israel. It's not to create a big Israelite community. It's not to name General Lahana, the head of all Israel. He's not the fucking head. He's not King David.
And he don't have the spirit of King David. King David is real humble, right?
The Lord said what? Sorry, King David said, he making my hands to walk. He making my feet like hinds feet. Right? So David run and he shall leap over walls. He had spiritual power. The hand and the spirit of fucking, when it was the ICPK symbol is the star of Molech and it's two fucking guns and a cross. That's the spirit of King David, no.
See the guy is selling all about to look like Marshall Mantan who have a chain with bullets.
You understand?
Them set up.
Yeah, that's the same thing we are saying.
All in black, pushing the black version like agenda. Nah, they know the spirit of the bullet.
That's what kind of thing.
Yo, do it. Yahweh Shai, even when Yahweh Shai is in the crowd speaking the truth, and they was coming to kill him when it was in his time, what he do? He disappear on them. He disappear on them. Now you might see walking everywhere with fucking fringes. Where your fringes at? Where your fringes at? They identified. They identified.
We were talking about before. We told them what, you know, because hey, we try our best not to watch all that stuff with like the elders, you know, the pastor or I don't, you know, call the names and stuff. But as soon as all this, you know, because they might see somebody in fringes, I say, shalom, shalom, whatever how they might say, you understand? And they will turn, yeah, shalom, shalom, wait, GMS, yeah, and they will kind of scoff at you. But guess what the scriptures say? Hey, in Isaiah 53, they see years without any confidence. You don't have to wear fringes everywhere you go. So where the scriptures say, sell your garment. You understand by two so? Yeah, I your garment. Righteousness are the seeds.
We know what we are about. Garment right here. And then Ephesians 6, they say be clothed with the sun. Like your garment.
Put on the
most side.
The helmet of faith.
Helmet of faith. Shout the preparation of the gospel of peace. Shield and sword of the spirit, which is good and inside. All of them things is where you're clothing yourself with.
At the end of the day, God gives you wisdom to where you go, want everybody to know. You know, you might try to spread the word as best I could, but by just this, you want everybody to know, hey, you know, these are things, because guess what? Wisdom and knowledge. You know, scripture says wisdom exalting children. You have to know to do like David. What David did when he was in the around the Philistines, he got mad.
From zone.
Yeah.
No, I think I might tell it. If you look at Ahimelech, and he alone to run from the priest, and he run by the Philistines.
Yeah.
And he alone start mad because he said, I gave it. He alone start mad to the Philistines. God, they man say, but you don't man, you don't come
Son? So that's wisdom.
The book of Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15 says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame.
Nakedness represents sin. The garment represents this word, wisdom, knowledge, understanding that you have. So you have to watch and keep your garments. Keep it on you.
She were talking about the 5 wives. Wedding now. Wedding on the bride. Yeah. But you say what? See a man who's dressing down for the garment. I wanted to cast him out.
Bind him hand and foot and cast him out in the shall be beaten and gnashing and teeth.
See all the men that believe that there's an end. That men that believe that the end of this thing is what? It's just a continuity. Preaching.
The warriors.
No warriors.
You have to be dead because the scripture say our righteousness is as filthy. So you always see the equivalent or the parallel where they in the scriptures they parallel the righteousness to clothing, to garment. So your outward garment ain't saying nothing. Right, say nothing. You judging me for fringes. You don't want to talk to me for fringes, whatever the case is. Then shalom.
The book of Isaiah chapter 52 verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
What is the strength? The strength is the faith in your about Shem scripture saying that all men are free.
Where's the uncleanness and the uncircumcised and the unclean? These Gentiles. Exactly. So you walk up on the Gentiles to their mind. No more shall they come into thee. You're not going to be Hellenized all over again, but you should come with a Hellenization. Exactly. Hey, everything that they're doing is a fight against the Israelites. You need to shave your beard to fight against Corona. Corona will be caught up in your beard. How the fuck will you know that? Well, is Corona supposed to be airborne? Or is it passed from species to species through split. How is it? You don't even really know. You all know, but you all don't know at the same time. You understand? It's just like talking the Israelites. Right? Because the people who resist to what? To what? Shame in the bed, they're going to be what? Penalized. They're going to be ostracized. They're going to be xenophobe. Right? I seen big jackasses in fucking Trinidad driving up and down in the BMW and things today with the mask on. Fuck away with all your mother country, Lord, going to show them.
That's right.
That's right. This is not no show, no game thing, man. It's not no game thing, boy. Real destruction coming. Right? All they can be exempted from the destruction, but all they wicked. Long as you tell the story, all they wicked.
This is the majority of the Chinese who have here. Majority of the profit.
But they get it.
And they get it. So then what the fuck?
The whole of fucking China walking around telling dog and all that. See the China dog. The China dog on TikTok, they have a dog. They say dog, they say why something on pony mask, you don't fucking pony mask.
So women by nature don't really go bad. Right. So how woman get the fur?
Fuck shit and so on shit.
That doesn't fly over JK. Boy,
it's simple because everything is a fun. Everything is a style and a fashion and a cool thing. So you're going to wear that style. You're going to see fucking mask bling out and thing just now. You're going to see mask bling out just now. They're going to be dazzling the mask and thing.
Yeah, but basically the mask that does use as bumps and things for carnival, the security of the places. Same kind of way you call it mask and there's a pattern.
They're going to take it up. Yeah. Bling mask. Yeah, they go do it. Then they go can't fucking breathe through it. They go be like Dark Vader. You understand? You can't breathe with all the pores, but they block up with the glue. It's different. That Jake feel my people are foolish. What the Lord said, man? Foolish.
This is Revelation 21 and verse 27. It says, and there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or make it a lie.
Worketh abomination. All these sodomites. Right? They had Diana had the election today. The election. So Jacob there was elected to put a fucking king over them. Like how he didn't do it. The Lord said don't do that. We have a king. We're looking forward to our king. King David. We're looking forward to our king returning. King Masha. We're looking forward to our king returning. Moses. You understand? We're looking forward to our king, Yahweh Shah. Right. Yeshua king is Yeshua God. You understand? But these fucking two-thirds in the Eden thing, both put their hand in the fucking thing. Everything is all ancient pig and custom. All they refuse to hear by. All they refuse to hear. And just as I teach my sons, those who can't hear, let's feed. Those who can't hear, let's feed. I teach my sons to fear the Most High. Right? No undefiled, no wicked, no corrupt thing want to enter into it. What we don't have imperfection now, we will get into new bodies. In the reprogramming, in the regeneration. Because this corruption must put on the incorruption. This mortal must put on the immortal. In a moment, in a twinkling of the eye. But there are work to be done before. Our work that to be done before is the gathering of knowledge, knowing the heritage, knowing the customs, knowing the etiquette, knowing the manners of Israel. We are Israel, we are Yasharala, right? We are the chosen sons of Yahweh Mashiach Yahushua. We are that peculiar treasure.
As the Lord said, they are gods. Scripture say, and you know that the scripture cannot be broken.
Before we get endowed with God-like power, we must have that balance. We must have that understanding. We must have that temperance. You understand? Because you give an infant, a gun, 5-year-old, a gun. You load it with ammunition. What you gonna do? Maybe you don't kill yourself because you kill people. You kill people because you're ignorant, you give them power. You know where you can see that? City of God. In South America there, you show that movie, City of God. Right? Youth man that was moving with them. When the teenagers and then they rub and they do whatever to eat. Right? And they still show mercy, they didn't kill. But the infant that was falling behind them, that they were always saying, "But you're too young, stay back, you're too young, stay back." Right? One of them was doing that. He was coming behind with the gun, and he was blasting everybody, blow, 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 blow. The infant, so he was watching from a distance, but they didn't know. And guess what? He rise up to be the fucking terror. And I said, the Most High trying us, proving us, tempering us, making us purify, so that in the time of power, we're not going to be harsh and bring judgment. We're going to be balanced. We're going to weigh the scale and balance. We're going to sit down like Solomon the first. When Solomon was in judgment for the first, with the 2 women and the son, was one woman, she rolled over and killed her mother, her newborn, right? And take the other woman newborn and say that nice words. Right? Solomon sit in judgment, he heard it. And he say, you know what? Bring a sword and chop the baby in half. And give one half and give the other half. And the mother of the child say what? No, give for the child. Solomon said that is your child. Because the compassion is there. Yeah, he used wisdom, the compassion is there. There's nothing like a mother's love. You understand? Jerusalem is the mother of us all. Shalom, peace, the city of peace. Nothing defiled shall enter into her. Because all that is corrupt is what causes all the division, all the separation, all the anger and hatred. We corrupt, 2/3 of the people corrupted from the power. Women become their power, money become their power, shoes become their power, cars become their power. Running after riches, infinite wealth become their power. True infinite wealth is knowledge. Right? Knowledge. When you have knowledge, you know what people do? Jake show, you saw always show it in the movies. When you don't know something, what you do is kill it. But when you have knowledge of something, you understand it. You know how to deal with it. I will never, ever, at this time, in this life, before transformation or transfiguration, take up a fucking snake, I will kill it. I do not understand it. I don't want to understand it.
I agree 100% with that.
I'm not going to wrangle an alligator, neither a fucking crocodile. I will wait until the Lord put a spirit upon me where the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on all creatures.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, that is this way. Yeah, something else I'm looking for, but here it is. Sirach 18 and 27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time. So the scripture says a wise man will fear in everything. Why should I go and touch a snake? If the Most High make Moses a God, and Moses speak out, no brother, I don't touch no snake. So like, yeah. I'll read it over again, Psalm 18:27. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning he will be aware of offense, but a fool will not observe time.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 13, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
And he just went looking for it. I can't remember which part it is, but basically, like, you know, when it is that judge shall take about mercy, you know, because why the judge will be going through the reason why the Most High didn't just say here with that kingdom. If anybody ever watched Naruto, with pain tell Naruto, say you shall learn through pain, and after You come here, you meet that same thing inside the scriptures. You shall learn through pain, but pain does teach you. Or you're going to know, hey, something wrong. You got pain somewhere. You could never know what a man going through. You understand? Who woman hit on the head. Because why some of you fellas always players, or they really get a girl who all they really done for us.
The most I put that in the spirit of it. Two don't even know what it is. Cherish her. You see them WhatsApp status when men do videos there. She was chatting with the more and she answered. I got can't tell her. I will let she answer. I had a fuck for that. You understand? That's the mentality manager. Yeah. Two-thirds of Jake is beast. Yeah, brute beast. They need to so. Right? Our women is to be loved. Right? Hey, the reason why brothers in the truth, women leaving and whatnot is because what? We can't give them the attention and the care. Hey, according to the scriptures, the Maria, what you're supposed to spend a whole year with her, breaking nine. Right? That vagina is supposed to be shaped how you want it. You understand? Yeah? You understand? You working at eat. You teaching to hey, what's your favorite food? What do you like? What's your favorite music? What do you like? That's how it's supposed to be. Come into America type of shit. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Right? But she not gonna know that, right? Until you teach her. Right? Because you're buying your possessions and then you have to train up your possession. Right? But with that, we give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. And all the apostles and others are bringing the son and citation to the elect men doing this work because the purpose is very good. Right? The truth is sincerity. Shall bring the truth until death. Hey, Mawat Lababal, Mawat Sashwa, Mawat to the score for. Score first.
Shala Shala Shmara Shala.
DTA. Shalom.